I mean, I might be completely wrong. But
It's too much melee. There's too much melee.
There's too much melee.
There's too much melee.
There's never too much melee, but there's too much melee.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
It's
So they're
a
saying
great
riding
problem.
through it, and Spark just gets off the side platform, immediately runs up and boost grabs Chape, and I think that's like very indicative of what the set's gonna end up being, and what the rest of this like, what we're about to see. Like, you're gonna see Spark put up and grab a lot.
Yeah.
And it's how much he can get off of this. And this tech chase looks phenomenal. He's doing the wave dash backs on the ambiguous CI, gets Chape off stage, goes for the down air into the forwarder into the nair on the platform, and takes the stock. And it's like literally what we were saying less than 30 seconds ago. Spark's follow-ups off of down air are amazing, and you're gonna see him grab a lot.
Yeah. So far in this particular pool, Spark has gone 1-3 against Polish and 1-3 against Pipsqueak. So losing to both Pipsqueak and Polish. Chape also losing to Pipsqueak and Polish and Cobalt as well.
So Chape seems to be tonight's player who will not make it out. But
most likely, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, because of him making this far regardless.
Yeah.
And hopefully he puts up a pretty strong performance with Spark. But Spark's kind of running away with it right now.
Yeah, Spark maybe has a chance if he can beat both Chape and Cobalt, and then the other players in that same group don't do that well. So definitely still important to try your best.
100%. Yeah, you never want to give up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to rep your country, you know, rep your region. Put up the best performance you can.
Yeah. Spark representing all of Pakistan right now.
The entire, I think that it is actually possible that the entire Pakistani scene is on stage right now.
Shout out to Chillin. Also repping Pakistan.
It's actually crazy how like in form Spark still is, because he was there for a year with virtually no one to play.
Yeah, I think it really speaks to how much you can still improve in the game by still theory crafting with everyone and then studying VODs and or coaching, right?
Yeah, and he gave coaching too while he was there.
Right.
And I saw, like, I hung out with him at Summit, and I saw his laptop that he uses for coaching, and it's like basically held together with like duct tape and wires.
Oh, he doesn't have a functional laptop?
The top, so, okay. Have you seen like, you know like a donut, right?
A donut?
A donut, a literal donut.
I have seen a donut.
Okay, so imagine a donut, but the middle of the donut is like this black void instead of a hole. That is his laptop.
So
like his screen has a massive, just like donut-shaped hole on the top left that covers half of the screen, and it's just cracked and like oozing like stuff, and it's like held together with wires.
Are you telling me he was also playing on Slippy with this particular laptop in Pakistan?
And coaching people with this laptop. Yes.
I don't know what to make of this information. How does he do it?
I don't know.
He should not be this good.
Regardless, he was up a very decent amount against Chape, and Chape's brought it back.
Right.
Like, pretty much almost last stock at this point. One or two clean, one clean hit. Sparks off stage and doesn't have a chance to make it back.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty even game. And Fox is still at the percent where Sheik is going to be able to get a knockdown off a lot of these hits, and it just gets really hard sometimes if Fox is able to run and gun, use the platforms properly. But if Spark gets to grab like this, it can be big. Wake up Shine immediately.
Oh, that's a big opening. Unfortunately, not getting anything off that grab combo.
Tries to waveland on the platform and accidentally air dodges through, but makes it back. The straight just charge F smash into the Shine and takes it.
Wait a minute.
On the board.
Wait a minute.
I didn't think this was, I mean, after the first two stocks, I don't think that's how that set was going to go. But
yeah.
Because it's the Chape. He's a strong player.
The F smash is really coming out in our block. Like
yeah.
Throughout all the Fox sets, the F smash has been MVP.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So Battlefield, a very standard Sheik counter pick. I mean, arguably Sheik's best stage in the matchup. A lot of Sheiks just like this as a comfort pick, etc.
So some behind-the-scenes knowledge. Chape says that he has two matchups he feels very confident in, those being Sheik and Yoshi, because of his practice partners in Chile.
Chape, yeah.
Yeah.
So, makes sense. I would want to see how Chape does against, what is it, AMSA, if they were to ever play or play friendly or something like that, because it's a matchup where, like, if you know what you're doing, you can make things very hard for Yoshi.
Yeah.
So
Yoshi definitely one of those characters where if you really know it, it's tough.
It's tough. Amsa's like, he's a beast though.
Yeah,
so.
that's the thing. Amsa still does so well amidst all the players that are preparing for him.
Yeah.
It's wild. Chape doing really well so far.
Yeah. That back air into the up air was really strong. I mean, he didn't get the full hit of the up air, but just good play overall. Very good defensive counterplay on Spark's part to not stay on the platform after that aerial and prevent Chape from getting a big hit. But the Wave Shine up smash on Chape's part will take another stock and get him 4 stocks to 2 in the opposite of what happened last game.
Yeah, there's definitely some hesitation from Spark's end on the edge guarding sequence. It felt like that forward tilt into forward air was a gimme, but yeah, second guessing himself just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean backer, take the stock. Still 30%, so he's able to not have to deal with. Oh,
that's big.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This
Air
is gonna be
dodging
huge.
through the entirety of the needles was really good, but
Yeah.
Spark, how did he make it back?
He like landed barely on the side of battlefield, and it's like just. I thought he was dead too. I'll be real. But it's just good awareness from Chape to understand, like, okay, I can actually land here, and I can make it. I can make everyone, the crowd, Spark, the commentators, I can make them think I'm gonna die, so I can land on stage safely. Because of 100%.
He juked all of us.
Yeah. But let's see how much more you can get off the stock, because it looks like Spark with those needles might take it.
Really good DI from Chape on both dash attacks to really make Spark work for the KO.
Yeah, but Spark able to cover almost everything with like landing on the platform, with the needles, etc. Using these aerials to cover like platform heights and cover a lot of Chape's, basically wherever Chape could be.
Right.
So able to finish off the stock regardless. But Chape firing back with a cleanup smash and getting Spark to last stock after what seemed to be like Spark's set, honestly, after at game 1 at least.
Yeah. Interesting part of the group stage, right? Because we were talking about how Chape, you know, even if he wins this set, probably can't make it out into Championship Sunday. But just taking away Spark's chances completely by doing it.
This set doesn't help Chape. I mean, like, I guess for rankings or whatnot, it helps
Right.
Chape.
It's still something you want on the board, and it's still really good practice, so obviously you should try your hardest.
And but like, I think even in terms of like placement, even if he wins this set, he's getting 5th in the pool.
I think so, yeah.
All this is doing is actually just removing Spark's chances of qualifying.
Take that, Spark. That's crazy.
I'm taking you down with me.
Yeah. That's the beauty of round robin pool sometimes. Gotta play it out.
Yeah.
But I imagine you just want the practice and you just want the data, right?
Yeah,
just
and you want a victory. You know, like you don't. No one ever wants to go home as the guy who like lost every set. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens. It's just part of the game. But if you can prevent it, you want to. And Chape is definitely, he does not want to go home.
No.
Like he wants to fly home, being like, I took a set. I mean, you want to fly home winning the tournament, but he wants to win this.
Yeah. Took a set off of #1 in Pakistan.
True. Yeah. And it's actually crazy. Chape, once again, like at the beginning of that stock, like he just died immediately. And he is bringing his way back and making it look like even.
Yeah.
Mash out of the grab.
I see why Sheik is one of the comfort picks for him.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a secondary Sheik and you're... The thing is, if you're a Fox player and you have like a solid secondary of every character, like you'll know what to do against that character typically, and you'll have a better understanding. Like, a lot of Foxes who have secondary like Falcons or secondary Ices or secondary Sheiks are typically like pretty solid at the matchups that they secondary the character in, you know?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. You know exactly what they don't like facing against.
Yeah.
Because you have the character knowledge.
Exactly.
And I think some of the the F smashers that we're seeing from Chape are indicative of how strong he is in the matchup, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a really good understanding of where Sheik wants to be coming in, and then punishing like the larger hitboxes that Sheik does have.
Yeah.
With a slower move like F smash, or a longer lasting move, I should say.
Something also to note, we brought up a little bit earlier during this the block, but it's not even like Spark is rusty or anything. Like he literally won the VIP bracket over like Lucky and Face Roll.
Yeah.
6 days ago or something.
Yeah.
Or 5 days ago or something.
So this is a really impressive show.
Yeah, extremely impressive from Chape. Really good jumping forward air to cover the full hop that Chape was trying to do to finish his edge guard and reverse the situation. But
the missed ledge dash there actually, because of the air dodge, avoided a hit and then ended up working out really well for Chape. Dang.
The needle barely misses. I think it might have been RNG. I think that Spark actually timed that correctly. Because like the needle, it's like RNG which like position it goes to, but still able to maintain the stock, not take too much percent, and probably finish the edge guard. Yeah,
Yep.
pretty standard back here, but gets the job done.
Dang, Chape taking a sip of water amidst the game. I've never seen anything like it. They said it couldn't be done.
I remember there was a set where Lucky was playing, I think it was Lucky playing Wizzy, and he just took a sip of water while he was like in knockdown, waiting for the tech chase.
Yeah. Whatever to get your head back in the game.
Very even game.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, this is a really big punish. Covers the platform with the fair. Gets back on stage, trades with the bear.
Yeah, leaving ledge completely open for Chape.
And the down air, but misses the back air after the down air.
Going to ledge? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go to ledge there.
Oh,
Side B's?
no!
What,
The push up,
laser?
the push up into the laser.
What is happening?
The counter hit forward air. That was such an antsy up smash. He doesn't get jab resetted. Second
Wow,
KO.
that's gonna kill.
Oh, the pop off. Let's go, Chape.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow, Chape is popping off. Chile is probably going crazy right now in the crowd.
That's a great victory. 3-0 against Spark.
3-0 versus Spark is insane.
Let's go. Let's go. That's so dope. Oh, man, I love. Let's go Smash World Tour. Allowing so many of these countries to get their shot at.
Oh, I just realized he knocked. That was the sound. We heard it. He just knocked over the chair. Shades his shot.